shall run away.
A dog of that house shall make me a stand. I will take the wall of any man or maid of Montague.
The quarrel is between our masters and us, the men.
Yeah, 'tis all one. I will show myself a tyrant. After I have fought with the men, I will be civil with the maids and cut off their heads.
The heads of the maids.
Aye, the heads of the maids. Or their maiden heads. Take it in what sense thou wilt.
Draw thy tool. Here comes one of the house of the Montague.
Nay. Aye, my naked weapon is out. You just quarrel. I will turn it back to you.
How? Turn back and run. Let us take the law on our side. Let them be.
Nay. If they dare, I will bite my thumb at them, for it is a disgrace to them if they fear it.
Loud voice.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Good.
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
Is the law on our side, as I say aye?
No.
No, sir. I don't bite my thumb at you, sir. But I do bite my thumb, sir.
You quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir.
No, sir.
If you do, sir, I am for you. I serve as good a man as you.
No better? You lie. You lie.
Draw if thee be men. Gregory, remember thy washing blow.
Come on, yes, it. Come on. Watch out. You got this, Samson. You got this. Come on, Samson. Parts. Put up your swords. You know not what you do.
Turn thee, Benvolio, and look upon thy death.
Yeah!
Trouble over there, y'all.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword, or manage it to part these men with me.
What? Draw and talk of peace. I hate the word as I hate hell. All Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward.
Come on, sit down!
Bill and bonds! Strike! Beat them down!
What noise is this? Look at my long sword.
Hey!
My sword, I say. Old Montague is tough and flourishes its blade in spite of me.
Now, Bill! Hold him now! Let him go! Rebellious subjects! Enemies of peace! Profaners of this naval slave steel! Were they not here?
Hey!
What ho! You men! You beasts! That quench the fire of your pernicious rage with purple fountains issuing from your veins! Throw your mistempered weapons to the ground! 3 civil broils bred of an airy word by the old Capulet and Montague have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets and widowed many of Verona's citizens. If ever you disturb our streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit of the peace. For this time, all the rest, depart. Away! You, Capulet, shall go along with me, and Montague come you this afternoon to know our further pleasure in this case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
Two households. I am the recorder. Both alike in fair Verona, where we lay our scene. From ancient grudge great to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their lives, whose misadventure piteous overthrows doth with their death bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of this death marked love and the continuance of their parents' rage, which, but their children's end, not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. To the which, if you with patient ear attend, what Here shall miss our toil, shall strive to mend.
Exit.
Benvolio! What set this ancient coral new approach? Speak, niece, were you by when it began?
Here were the servants of your adversary, and yours close fighting ere did I approach. I drew to part them, but in an instant came the fiery Tybalt with the sword prepared, which as he breathed defiance to my ears while we were interchanging thrusts and blows, came more and more and fought on part, until the prince came, and parted either part.
Oh, where is Romeo? Saw you him today? Right glad am I he was not at this fray.
Madam, an hour before the worshipped sun, a troubled mind drave me to walk abroad. We're underneath the grove of a sycamore, so early walking did I see your son. Towards him I made, but he was ware of me, and stole into the covert of the wood.
Many a morning he hath there been seen, tears augmenting the fresh morning's dew, adding to clouds more clouds with his deep sighs.
My noble uncle, do you know the cause?
I neither know it, nor can learn of him. Could we but learn from whence his sorrows grow, we would as willingly give cure as now.
See where he comes. So please you, step aside, I'll know his grievance, or be much denied.
Come then. That's all.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
The new stroke 9.
Ay, me sad hours seem long. Is that my father that went hence so fast?
It was. What sadness lengthens Romeo's hours?
Not having that which having makes them short.
Mine? In love?
Out.
Of love.
Out of her favor where I am in love.
Alas, that love so gentle in its view should be so tyrannous and rough and cruel.
Alas, that love whose view is muffled still, should without eyes see pathways to its will. Oh, heavy lightness, bright smoke, cold fire, sick health, still waking sleep. That's not what it is. This love I feel, that feel no love in this. Must I not laugh?
No, cuz I'd rather weep. I'd rather weep. Tell me in sadness, who is it that you love?
In sadness, cousin, I do love a woman.
I aim so near when I supposed you loved.
A right good mark, man, and she's fair, I love.
A right fair mark, fair cuz, soonest hit.
In that hit you miss. She'll not be hit with Cupid's arrow, she hath Diana's wit.
Then she has sworn that she will live chaste?
She hath, and in that sparing make huge waste. She is too fair, too wise, wisely too fair, to merit bliss in making me despair. She hath forsworn to love, and in that vow do I live dead, that live to tell it now.
Be ruled by me, forget to think of her.
Oh, teach me, cousin, how I should forget to think.
By giving liberty unto thine eyes, examine other beauties.
Farewell, thou canst not teach me to forget.
Oh.
And now, my lord, what say you to my suit?
But saying o'er what I have said before, my child hath not seen the change of 14 years.
Younger than she, a happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are they so early made. But woo her, gentle Paris, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. And she agreed. Within her scope of choice lies my consent, and fair, according voice. This night I hold an old and custom fest, whereto I have invited many a guest, such as I love, and you among the store. One more most welcome makes my number more. Come, go with me. Go, Sirrah, trudge about. Through fair Verona find those persons out, whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and welcome on their pleasure stay.
Find them out whose names are written. Here it is written that the shoemaker should meddle with his yard, and the tailor with his lath, the fisher with his pencil, and the painter with his nets. But I am sent to find those persons whose names are writ, and let them learn in good time.
shut up in prison, kept without my food, whipped and tormented, and got it, good fellow.
God you Godin, I pray, sir, can you read?
I, mine own fortune and my misery.
But I pray, sir, can you read?
Yes, fellow, I can read. Senor Martino and his wife and daughters, County Anselm and his beauteous sisters, the lady widow Mercutio and his brother Valentine, mine uncle Capulet and his wife and daughters, the fair niece Rosalind.
Whoa, you can make a noise going.
Livia, Senor Valencio, and his cousin Tybalt. A fair assembly, whither should they come?
Up
Whither, to supper?
to our house.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if ye be not of the house of Montagues, I pray come and crush a cup of wine. Rest ye merry.
At this same ancient feast of the Capulets sups the fair Rosaline, whom thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye compare her face with some that I shall show, and I will make thee think thy swan a crow.
Oh.
Hey, next people. Oh, there she is. Sorry. I thought you were back there. I'm sorry. Nurse, where's my daughter? Call her forward to me.
My maidenhead, I bid her come an hour, a 12-year-old. What lamb, what ladybird, God forbid, where's that girl? What, Juliet?
How now, who calls?
Your mother.
Caroline here?
What is your woe?
This is the matter. Nurse, give leave a while. We must talk in secret. Nurse, come back again. I've remembered me. Thou must hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's of pretty age.
Faith, I can tell her age unto an hour.
I'm not 14.
Oh, I'm like 14 in my teeth. How long is it till Alma's tide?
A fortnight and odd days.
Well, even or odd of all the days in the year, at Lammas tide shall she be 14. Susan and she, God rest all Christian souls, were of an age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, on Lammas eve at night shall she be 14. That shall she. Mary, I remember it well. 'Tis since the earthquake now 11 years, and she was weaned, and I shall never forget it. Of all the days of the year, upon that day my lord and you were then at Mantua. Nay, I do bear refrain. Well, but as I said, and since that time it is in 11 years, for she could stand alone, nay, with road, she could have run and waddled all about, for even the day before she broke her brow. And then my husband, God be with his soul, was a merry man. Took up the child, yea, quoth he, dost thou fall upon thy face, thou wilt fall backwards when thou reach of an age. She stitched and said I.
Enough of this. I pray thee hold thy peace.
Yes, madam. Oh, but I cannot choose but laugh. I wore a jack upon her brow, above his fingers a young cockerel state. Yea, quoth my husband, thou wilt fall backwards when thou comest to age. And she stinted and said I.
And stint thou too, I pray thee, nurse, say I.
Peace, I have done. God mark thee to his grace, and that I may see you till married once, I may have my wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very thing I came to talk of.
Oh, I'm wrong. You should stay down there and call her down. I think that works better.
Yeah.
Especially since you have her doing.
Yeah, I've...
Mary, that Mary is the very thing I came to talk of.
Tell me, daughter Juliet.
How stands your disposition to marry?
It is an honor that I dream not of.
In honor, were I not thy only nurse, I would say thou sucked wisdom from my teeth.
Well, think of marriage now.
Valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
Ooh, a man, young lady, he's a man of all the world. Why, he's a man of wax.
find delight with their beauty's pen, and what obscured in this volume lies find written in the margin of his eyes. What say you? Can you like a Paris's love?
I'll look to like if looking like you move.
The guests are come, supper served up. You called, my young lady asked for the nurse person, the pantry, and everything in extremity. I must hence to wait, but I beseech you, follow straight.
You follow me. Julia, Countess.
Go, girl. Seek happy nights and happy days.
Give me a torch. I am not for this ambling.
Nay.
But have ye all bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
But I believe me, you have nimble souls with dancing shoes. I have a soul of lead, so stakes me to the ground.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings and soar with them above a common bound.
I am bound under love's tender burden. It is not a tender thing. It's too rough, too rude, too boisterous, and it pricks like a thorn.
If love be rough with you, be rough with love. Prick love for pricking and you beat love down.
Give me a case with my visage in, advisor for advisor.
Come, none can enter, but no sooner in should every man be taken to his legs.
Nay, and we mean well in going to this mass, but 'tis no whit to go.
Why, may one ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dream is often lie.
In bed asleep while they do dream things true.
Oh, then I see Queen Mab hath been with you.
Oh, you've heard that one before.
She's the fairy midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an alderman, drawn with a team of little atomizer on men's noses as they lie asleep. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut, made by the joiner squirrel of the old grub. Time out of mind with fairies coachmakers, and in this state she gallops night by night through lovers' brains, and then they dream of love. Or courtiers' knees who dream on curtsies straight, or lawyers' fingers who straight dream on fees, or ladies' lips. Who straight on kisses dream. Sometimes she driveth o'er a soldier's neck, and then dreams he of cutting foreign throats, of breeches, ambuscados, the Spanish blades of health's 5 fandom deep. Then anon, drums in his ears, at which he starts, wakes, being thus frightened, swears a prayer or two, then sleeps again. Why? This is that very mad that plants the manes of horses in the night, and bakes the elk locks in foul, sluttish pairs, which once untangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hand that the maids lie on their backs, presses them, and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. This is she. This is she. This is she.
Peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou talkst of nothing.
True. I talk of dreams which are nothing but the children of an idle brain without nothing but vain fantasy. And more inconstant than the wind.
This wind you talk of blows us from ourselves. Supper is done. We shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence yet hanging in the stars. What? What? Oh, wait, what? What is it? Shall bitterly begin his date with this night revels.
Strike drum.
Okay, and you're not happy that they're coming. No, leave me alone, right? Here we go. All right, is that the party scene?
Yeah.
All right, set up lovely people.
toes unplagued with corns will walk about with you. Ah, my mistresses, which of you all will now deny to dance? And welcome, gentlemen. You are most welcome. Come, musicians, play.
Dancing, 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 dancing.
And you dance, and there's
Yes,
people
sir.
watching, and you all sort of, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah? Next thing.
What lady is that? Which-
Marina, can you turn around so we see your face? So go close to him. The other, there you go. You're serving there, right there.
What lady is that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight? Oh, she doth teach the torches to burn bright.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Fetch me my regular boy. What cares the slave? Come hither.
Why, how now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, 'tis a Montague, a villain that is hither come in spite, to scorn at our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo is here.
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle coz. Let him alone. I would not for the love of all the town here in my house do him disturb.
I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here or you? Go to, you'll make a mutiny among the guests.
Why, uncle, 'tis a shame.
Go to, go to. Be quiet. More light for shame. What? Cheerly, my hearts.
Whoa, that's lovely.
Oh!
Patience, perforce. I will withdraw. But this intrusion shall, now seeming sweet, convert to bitter gall.
Pretty neat.
Yeah, he's pretty neat.
Wait, can we do this? Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not on purpose, but yes.
Oh
Hold on, everyone. Let me get straight. And then you all know that this is the beginning of the slow dance, yes? The bar mitzvah slow dance.
Bar mitzvah, the awkward.
Yeah.
I already know we're doing.
And ready? Slow dance music. Oh, you all know this one. Oh, some of you are excited to dance. Some of you are like, okay, find the person. Make sure you know which across the stage to do that. Yeah.
If I profane with my unworthiest hand, this holy shrine of gentle sin is this.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers here?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, that dear saint. Let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou, least faith turns to despair.
Saints cannot move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not while my prayers effect I take. Thus from my lips, by thine my sin incurred.
Then have my lips the sin that they have took.
The sin from my lips, O trespass sweetly urged, give me my sin again.
You kiss by the book.
Madam! Your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary Bachelor. Her mother is the lady of the house.
Is she a Capulet? Oh, dear Count, my life is in my foe's debt.
Away! Begone! The sport is at its best.
So I fear, the more's my unrest.
Boys, start going. Father says,
Lock. Nay, gentlemen, to prepare not to be gone.
We have a trifling foolish banquet.
We have a trifling foolish banquet for us.
Is not so.
Is not so.
Why then I thank you all.
Why then I thank you all.
I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
I thank you, honest gentlemen. Good night.
More torches here. Come on, let's to bed.
More torches here. Come on, let's to bed.
Well, you're talking to
Jack.
the DJ, yeah?
What is wrong, gentlemen?
And father, you may want to talk to your wife.
Oh, the son and heir of old Tiberio.
Not him. What is he that is now going out the door?
My homegirl.
I know not.
Come to her.
Go ask his name. If he be married, my grave is lined to be my wedded bed.
Okay. His name is Romeo, and he is a Montague, the son of your great enemy.
My only love sprung from my only hate. Too early seen unknown and known too late.
Hey, what this? What this? Nurse! Anon! Come! Let's away the guests of dawn.
Now will desire Jotham his death.
Oh, no, you don't.
I go to exit the gates to leave his own care. Rosalind, who was loved run for it would die. With her is now not fair. Now really was blood once again. But the he may not have access. The breast and foul and flourish in his hair.
Michael needs help clearing up the space, please.
What?
I said you need help. Thank you.
Did you? Oh, sorry.
Hold on. Can somebody help Emma? Thank you. Good night. And here we go.
Can I go forward when my part is here?
Romeo! Romeo! My cousin! Romeo! Oh. He ran this way and left this orchard wall. Call good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo! Humors! Madman! Passion! Lover! Appear thou in the likeness of a sign. Speak but one rhyme and I am satisfied. Cry me, but I me peruant, love and dove. He heareth not. He stirreth not, he moveth not. The ape is dead. I must conjure him. I conjure thee by Rosalind's bright eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lip, by her fine foot, by her straight leg and quivering thigh, and the demeans which there adjacent lie, that in the likeness thou appear to us.
And if he hear thee, thou wilt anger him.
This cannot anger him, for my invocation is fair and honest and in his mistress' name.
Is this me?
I conjure only but to raise him up.
Come. Is it me now?
Come, he hath him.
Come. He hath hid himself among these trees to be consorted with the humorous night. Blind is his love, and best befits the dark.
Romeo! Good night. I'll to my truckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to lie. Come, shall we go?
He jested scars that never felt a wound. But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? thou, her maid, art far more fair than she. It is my lady. Oh, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, and yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses, I will answer. God, I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. Two of the fairest stars in all the heaven, having some business, do entreat her eyes to twinkle in their spheres till they return. Oh, see how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek. She speaks. Oh, speak again, bright angel, for thou art as glorious to this night being o'er my head as is a winged messenger from heaven.
Oh, Romeo. Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Well, deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thou self, though not a Montague. What's a Montague? 'Tis nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other word would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for thy name which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Ah! Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened the night so stumblest on my counsel?
Why, a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself because it is an enemy to thee. Had I written, I would tear the word.
I have yet not drunk 100 words of thy, my ears have yet not drunk 100 words of thy tongue's uttering. Yet I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo? And Montague?
Neither, fair maid, if either thee dislike.
Why, how camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard walls are high and hard to climb, and the place dead, considering who thou art. If any of my kinsmen find thee here...
By love's light wings did I overperch these walls. For stony limits cannot hold love out, for what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore, if my kinsmen are no stop to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Alack, there lies more peril in thine eye than 20 of their swords. Look thou but sweet, and I am proof against their enmity.
By whose direction fliest thou up this place?
By love, that first did prompt me to inquire. He lent me counsel, and I lent him eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as the vast shore washed with the farthest sea, I would adventure for such merchandise.
Oh, lean against the back thing and you say that, yes. It's like, oh yeah, I'd be merchandise baby. How's the adventure?
I would adventure for such merchandise.
Dost thou love? I know thou wilt say aye, and I'll take thy word. But if thou swearest, thou mayst prove false. At Jove's perjuries, they say at lovers' perjuries, they say Jove laughed. Line. Oh, gentle Romeo. If thou dost love, pronounce it faithfully. Or if thou thinkst I am too quickly won, I will frown and be perverse and say thee nay. So thou wilt woo. But else not for the world. In truth, fair Montague, I am too fond. And therefore thou mayest think my behavior light. But
Lady, by yonder moon I vow, which tipped with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
Get a little pissed off, Romeo.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and thou believe me.
Lady, by yonder, by heart's dear
I
love.
will not swear. Although I joy in thee, I have no joy in this contract tonight. It is too rash, too unadvised, too sudden, too like the lightning, which doth cease to be. Ere one can say it lightens. Sweet good night. Good night. Good night. A sweet repose and rest come to thy heart as that within my breast.
Oh, wilt thou leave me so unsatisfied?
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
The exchange of thy love's faithful vows for mine.
I did give it to thee before thou didst request it, and yet I would it were to give again.
Wouldst thou withdraw it? For what purpose, love?
To be frank, and give it thee again.
Oh, wait, I was
Yeah. But to be frank and give it thee again. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. I skipped one, sorry. Yeah, and yet I wish but for the thing I have. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep. The more I give, the more I have, for both are infinite.
Juliet!
I hear some noise within, dear love, adieu. Anon, sweet nurse. Stay but a little, I will come again.
I am afeared, being a knight, that all of this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
Three words, dear Montague, and good night indeed. If thy rent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send word to me tomorrow. Where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy feet I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam!
I come anon! But, if thou mean'st not well, I do beseech thee.
Juliet!
By and by I come! To cease thy strife and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
Why?
So
thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worse to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books, but love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Hist, Romeo, hist!
My soul,
9 o'clock tomorrow shall I send to thee.
about the hour of 9.
I will not fail thee. 'Tis 20 years till then. I have forgotten why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall still forget to have you still stand there, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll still stay to have thee still forgetting any other home but this.
Sweet, so would I, but I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night. Good night. Pardon me such sweet sorrow.
That I shall say good night till it be morrow. The gray-eyed morn smiles on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light. Hence will I to my ghostly pastor sell, her help to crave, and my dear hap to tell.
Sing to yourself.
Now ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juiced flowers. The earth That's nature's mother, is her tomb. What is her burying grave, that is her womb. And from her womb, children of divers kind, we sucking on her natural bosom find, many for many virtues excellent, none but for some, and yet all different. Within the infant rind of this weak flower, poison hath residence, and medicine power, for being smelt, that part cheers each part, being tasted slays all senses with the heart.
Oh, sorry. Line. Oh, good morrow, Father.
Oh, benedicite, what early tongue so sweet saluteth me? Young son, it argues a distempered head, so soon to bid good morrow to thy bed. Thou art aroused with some distemperature, or if not so, then here I hit it right. Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight.
That last is true. The sweeter rest was mine.
God pardon sin! Wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline? My ghostly pastor, no. I have forgotten that name and that name's woe.
That's good, my son. But where hast thou been then?
Dear pastor? No, my heart's love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on her, so hers is on mine. And all combined, save what thou must combine by holy marriage.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline that thou didst love so dear, so soon forgotten? Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of bride hast washed thy shallow cheeks for Rosaline. Lo, there upon thy cheek a tear doth sit, of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If ere thou wast to thyself, and these woes thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosaline.
Thou chidest me off for loving Rosaline.
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
And bates me very love.
Not in a grave to lay one in, another out to have.
Her I love now. Doth grace for grace and love for love allow the other to not so?
Oh, she knew well thy love did read by rote that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect all thy assistance be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that from fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father, as I spoke of his man.
Oh, that same pale, hard-hearted wench that Rosaline torments him so that she will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman to old Capulet, has sent a letter to Romeo's father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer.
Line?
Alas, poor Romeo.
Alas, poor Romeo, he's already dead. Stabbed with a white wench's black eye, run through the ear with a love song, cleft with the blind bowboy's butt shaft. And is he a man to encounter Tybalt?
Why, what is Tybalt?
Oh, more than Prince of Cats. He's a courageous captain of compliments. He fights as you sing a prick song, keeps time, distance, proportion. Line? He rests his minimum. 1, 2, then a third. In your bosom. A gentleman? The very butcher of a silk button. A duelist. A gentleman of the very first house of the first and second class. Ah, the immortal passado. The punto reverso. The
No, what?
Jesus, a very good blade, a very tall man, a very good whore.
Oh, here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
With a bro like a dry Signor Romeo. Bonjour. There's a French salutation for your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Good morrow to you all. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Cannot see.
Pardon, Mercutio. My business was great, and in such a case as mine, a man may strain courtesy.
That is that much as to say, a case such as yours constrains a man to bow in the hands.
Meaning to curtsy.
Like? Thou hast most kindly hidden.
A most courteous exposition.
Nay, I'm the pink of courtesy.
Pink for flower?
Right.
Why then my pump is on flower?
Come between us, good Benvolio, or my wits faint.
Oh, boo!
Why, is this not better now than groaning for love? Thou art thou sociable. Thou art thou Romeo, thou art thou wet, thou art by out, as well as by nature.
Stop there! Stop there!
Here's good, dear. A sail, a sail.
Thou desirest me to stop in my tail against the hair?
Thou wouldst else have made thy tail large.
Thou art deceived, I would have made it short.
Here's good, dear. A sail, a sail.
Two, a shirt and a lady's smock.
Everybody look at each other. You know you're gonna do some mischief here with her.
Peter, anon. My fan, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face. For her fan's the fairer face.
Gaudy, good morrow, gentlemen.
God ye good and fair gentlewoman.
Is it, Judith?
'Tis no less, I tell you, for the body hand of the dial is now upon the
What are you?
Oh, one gentlewoman that God hath made himself to mar.
Gentlemen, can one of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
Sorry, I can tell you. But, young Romeo may be older when you find him than he was when you sought him.
Ah, if you be he, sir, I desire some courtesy with you, confidence with you.
She will indict him to some supper.
You got this one, the audience.
Aboard! Aboard! Aboard, so! Ho. Romeo, well to dinner. Well to your father's. Romeo, live. Romeo, will you come to your father's? We're to dinner. Will to dinner, thither.
I will follow you.
Nope.
Farewell, ancient lady. Farewell, lady.
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 Nice, Risha. Good instinct.
I pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his roguery?
A gentleman nurse that loves to hear himself talk.
And speak ill against me, I shall take him down into Wurleshire and 20 such jacks, mine.
And if I cannot find.
And if I cannot find such men, scurvy knave. Hold on. And thou must stand by too, and suffer every knave to use me at his pleasure.
I saw no man use you at his pleasure. If I had, my weapon should have quickly been out.
say, for the gentlewoman is young, and therefore, if you should deal double with her, truly it were an ill thing to be offered to any gentlewoman, and a very weak dealing.
Nurse, commend me to thy lady and mistress. I protest unto thee.
Okay, good heart and ye faith. I will tell her as much. Lord, Julia, joyful woman.
What wilt thou tell her thou dost now, Marguerite?
I will tell her, sir, that you do protest, which, as I take it, is a gentlemanlike offer.
Nurse, bid her devise some means to come to shrift this afternoon. There she shall, as for our Lord's self, be shrift and married. Cheers for thy pains.
Cognac, we need money.
This afternoon, sir.
Well, she shall be there.
Farewell, dear nurse. Commend me to thy mistress.
Aye, 1,000 times.
Peter! Anon?
Before on pace.
Wait. What's happening, Juliet?
Oh, yeah.
The entrance changed on me, and so I have both written down.
Ah.
Sorry. The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him? No, that is not so. Oh, she is lame. Love's herald should be thoughts, which 10 times faster glides than the sun's beams, having driven back shadows over lowering hills. Has she affections and warm youthful blood? She would be as swift in motion as a ball. My words would bandy her to my sweet love, and him to me. But old folks, many vain as they were dead, unwieldy, slow, heavy, and pale as lead. Oh God, she comes! Oh, honey nurse, what news?
Peter!
Stay at the gate. Now, good sweet nurse. Oh Lord, why are you so sad?
I am weary. Yes, give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a jaunt I've had. Ugh.
I would thou hast my bones and I thy news. Nay, come, I pray thee, good nurse, speak.
Why, Zoo, what hast? Can you not stay a while? Don't you see that I am out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Let me be satisfied. Is good or bad?
Well, you have made a simple choice. Romeo is not the flower of courtesy, but I'll warrant him as gentle as a lamb. Go thy ways, wench. Serve God. What? Have you dined at home?
What? No, but all this I did know before. What says he of our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches. Oh, my back. Oh, beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jaunting up and down.
Faith, I am sorry that thou art not so well. Sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Wait, no, that's okay. Your love says, like an honest gentleman and a courteous and a kind and a handsome. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Well, why she is within, or should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is my mother?
Oh, God's lady dear, are you so hot? Henceforward, do your messages yourself.
Oh, here's such a coil. Come, what says Romeo?
Have you got leave to go to shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence's cell. There's stays a husband to make you a wife. Pay hie you to church. I must another way. To fetch a ladder by which your love must climb a bird's nest soon when it is dark. I am the drudge and toil in your delight. You shall bear the burden soon at night. Go! All to dinner. Hie you to the cell.
Hie to high fortune. Honest nurse, farewell.
Peter! Anon?
And Sado. Nothing. And none.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours the sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. And come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy that one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words, then love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough. I made no color mine.
These violent delights have violent end, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss consume. Therefore love moderately. Ah, here comes the lady.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Juliet, Romeo shall thank thee, daughter, for us both.
As much to him. I'll send his thanks too much.
Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, then let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this dear encounter.
They are but beggars that can count their worth, but my true love has grown to such excess, I cannot sum up half my wealth.
Whoa! Come with me, and we will make short work, for by your leaves you shall not stay alone. Tell Holy Church incorporate 2 in 1. Do you, Romeo Montague, take Juliet to be your lawfully wedded wife for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you, Juliet Capulet, take Romeo Montague to be your lawfully wedded husband for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
You may now kiss the bride.
Music. Intermission. And intermission is over. Begins. Bravo, bravo. Up we go. So Amina, instead of climbing, I need you to think about first tagging. Tag on. It's in the bag. I know, but I want you to think of tagging this wall. And then you can go up. You know what I mean?
I pray thee, good Mercutio, let's retire. The day is hot, Capulets abroad, and if we meet, we shall not escape a brawl. For now, these hot days is the mad blood stirring.
Thou art like one of these men that when he enters the confines of a tavern, claps me a sword upon the table and says, God send me no need of thee. And by the operation of the second cup draws him on the drawer when indeed there is no need.
Am I such a fellow? Am I like such a fellow?
Yea, fellow, thou, why thou wilt quarrel with a man that hath a hair more or a hair less in his beard than thou hast. Thou wilt quarrel with a man for cracking nuts. Thou wilt, having no other reason but because thou hast hazel eyes. Thou hast quarreled with a man for coughing in the street because he has wakened thy dog that hath laid asleep in the sun, and yet thou wilt tutor me from quarreling.
And if I were so apt to quarrel as thou art, by my head, here comes the Capulets!
By my heel, I care not.
Follow me close. I will speak to them. Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us?
Couple it with something, make it a word and, blow.
You shall find me apt enough to that, sir. And you shall give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortst with Romeo.
Consort? What dost thou make us? Minstrels? Look to hear nothing but discord, sign these a knife.
Oops. Is everybody using knife? Are you good? I got mine. Okay, we're good.
Here's my fiddlestick. Here's that shall make you dance. Come, consort.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw into some private place, or else depart. Here, all eyes gaze on us.
Men's eyes were made to look and let them gaze. I will not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Ah, peace be with you, sirs. Here comes my man, Romeo. The love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason that I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage to such a greeting. Villain am I none. Therefore farewell, I see thou knowest me not.
Boy! This shall not excuse the injuries that thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest. I never injured thee, but loved thee better than thou canst devise.
What?
And so, good Capulet, which name I tender as dearly as my own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, you rat catcher.
What do you want?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats. Nothing but one of your 9 lines.
I am for you.
Whoa.
Blood coming out of her nose.
Mercutio, put thy rapier up!
Cancer pestada.
The prince expressly has forbidden banding in Verona streets! Hold, Tybalt! Good Mercutio!
What? I'm hurt. A plague of both your houses!
Thanks, bed.
Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Aren't thou hurt?
Aye, a scratch. Mary, 'tis enough. Where's my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, the hurt cannot be much.
No, 'tis not so deep as a well, nor as wide as a church door, but 'tis enough. 'Twill serve. Ask for me tomorrow, and you shall find me a grave man. Romeo, I was hurt under your arm.
I thought all for the best.
Let me into some house, Benvolio, or I shall faint. A plague of both your houses!
They have made worms meat of me.
My very friend hath got his mortal hurt in my behalf by Tybalt that an hour hath been my cousin. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me far too effeminate, and in my temper softened valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo, brave Mercutio is dead.
This day's black fate on more days doth depend. This but begins, the woe others must end.
Here comes the furious Tybalt back again.
He gone in triumph, and Mercutio slain. Now Tybalt, look, for Mercutio's soul is but a little ways above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou or I or both must go with him.
Thou wretched boy that didst resort me here, shall with me hence.
This shall determine that.
Romeo! Away! Be gone! The prince will doom thee death! If thou art taken, hence be gone! Away!
I am fortune's fool!
Why dost thou stay?
Where is he that killed Mercutio? Tybalt, that murderer, where is he?
There lies Tybalt.
Up, sir. Go with me. I charge me in the prince's name, obey.
Where are the 5 beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I can discover all. There lies the man slain by young Romeo, that slew thy kinsman, brave Mercutio. Tybalt? Tybalt! My cousin!
My brother's child. Oh, husband. Till the blood is spilled. My dear kinsman, princess, thou art true. For blood of our shed of a Montague. Cousin.
Benvolio, who began this fray?
Tybalt here slain, whom Romeo's hand did slay. Romeo that spoke him fair, and urged with all your high displeasure, but Tybalt, deaf to peace, struck his steel upon Mercutio's breast, who at all his hot turned deadly, point to point. But swift under Romeo's coming arm, as an envious thrust from Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, and then Tybalt fled. But by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained rage, and to it they go like lightning, for ere I could draw to part them, was stout Tybalt slain. And as he fell, did Romeo turn and fly. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
Romeo slew him, he slew Mercutio, who now the price of his dear blood doth owe.
Not Romeo, Prince. He was Mercutio's friend. His fault concludes but what the law should end, the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, we immediately do exile him hence. Nor tears nor prayers shall purchase our abuses, therefore use none. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found that hour is his last. Bear hence these bodies and attend our will. Mercy, not murders, pardoning those that kill.
everybody okay over there?
So,
Just my heel. You okay? Yeah, I'm good.
How do I know when everything's clear for me to go along?
When the lights come back on?
blackout. On blackout. On blackout.
Gallop pace, you fiery-footed steeds, towards Phoebus' logic. Such a wagoner as Phaeton would whip you to the west, and bring in cloudy night immediately. Come, civil knight, thou sober-suited matron all in black, and learn me how to lose a winning match, played for a pair of stainless maidenhoods. Oh, come, gentle knight, and, come, loving, black-browed knight. Give me my Romeo. And when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars.
I think you're in center.
Says I'm in my room. But I will go.
But maybe I'm wrong.
And when I shall die, take him and cut him out in little stars, and he will make the face of heaven so fine that all the world will be in love with night, and pray no worship to the garish sun. Oh, yeah, that should be in my room.
Maybe?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was in there with the neon, and then, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I may be wrong.
Oh, I have built the mansion of a love, but not possessed it. And though I am sold, not yet enjoyed. So tedious is this day, as is the night before some festival to an impatient child that hath new robes and may not wear them. Oh, here comes my nurse. Now, nurse, what news? What hast thou there? Why dost thou wring thy hands?
Oh, well, the day. He's dead. He's dead. We are undone, lady. We are undone.
Can heaven be so envious?
Romeo can, though heaven cannot. Oh, Romeo, Romeo, who ever would have thought it Romeo?
Hath Romeo slain himself?
I saw the wound. I saw it with my eyes. A piteous corpse, a bloody, piteous corpse. Pale as ashes, all bedaubed in blood.
It will break my heart.
Oh, Tybalt, the best friend I had, that I should ever live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo slaughtered, and is Tybalt dead? But my dearest cousin and my dearer lord.
Tybalt is gone, and Romeo banished. Romeo that killed him. He's banished.
Oh God! Did Romeo's hand shed Tybalt's blood? It did.
It did. It did. Alas, the day it did.
Oh, serpent heart, hid with a flowering face, beautiful tyrant, fiend angelical, ravenous dove-feathered raven! Despised substance of divinest show, just opposite to what thou justly seemst. A dim saint, an honorable villain. Was ever book containing such vile matters so fairly bound? Oh, that deceit should dwell in such a gorgeous palace.
There's no trust, no faith, no honesty in men, all perjured, all forsworn, all not, all dissemblers. Ha! Where's my man? Give me some aqua vitae. These griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame come to Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame.
Will you speak well of him? That killed your cousin.
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband? Oh, poor my lord. What tongue shall smooth thy name when I, thy 3 hours wife, have mangled it? But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain hurry. Tybalt is dead, and Romeo banished. That one word banished had slain 10,000 Tybalts! Romeo banished. Where is my father and my mother, nurse?
Weeping and wailing over Tybalt's corpse. Will you go to them? I will bring you thither.
Wash they his wounds with tears. Mine shall be spent, and theirs are dry for Romeo's banishment.
Try your chamber. I'll find Romeo to comfort you.
Yes.
I won't know where he is. Harkey, your Romeo is here at night. Talk to him. He's a more itself.
Oh, find him. Give him this ring to my true knight and bid him come to take his last farewell.
Romeo, come forth. Come forth, thou fearful man.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom?
A gentler judgment vanished from his lips. Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Banishment? Be merciful and say death!
Be patient. Here from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, for the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls. Thou cuts my head off with a golden axe and then smiles upon the stroke that murders me.
Oh, deadly sin! Oh, rude unthankfulness! Thy fault our law calls death, but the kind prince, taking thy part, hath rushed aside the law. This is dear mercy, and thou seest it not.
'Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here, where Juliet lives, and every cat and dog and little mouse, every unworthy thing may look upon her, but Romeo may not. He is banished. Oh, pastor, then damn you, thou wert in hell. The howling attends it. How hast thou the heart, being a divine, ghostly confessor, a sin absolver, and my friend, profess to mangle me with that word, banished?
Then, fond madman, hear me speak.
Oh, thou wilt speak again of banishment.
Oh, then I see that madmen have no ears.
How should they, when wise men have no eyes?
Let me spare with thee of thy estate.
Thou canst not speak what thou dost not feel. Wert thou as young as Juliet, my love, an hour but married, Tybalt murder doting like me, and like me banished, then mightest thou speak, then mightest thou tear thy hair, and fall upon the ground as I do now, taking the measure of an unmade grave.
Arise! What dost, good Romeo, hide thyself? Oh, hark how they knock! Romeo, arise! Stand up, stay a while, I will be taken. Who's there? By and by, what sinfulness is this? God's will, I come! What is your will?
Oh, me? Let me come in. I come in from Lady Juliet.
Welcome, then.
Oh, holy pastor, where's my lady's lord? Where's Romeo?
There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Oh, he is even in my mistress' case. Just in her case. Hey! Stand you, and be a man! For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand! Why should you fall into so deep an oath?
Nurse?
Sir, that's the end of us all.
Speakest thou of Juliet? How is it with her?
Oh, she says nothing, sir, but weeps, and now falls on her bed, and then starts up, and Tybalt calls, and then on Romeo cries, and then down she falls again.
As if that name shot from the dead level of a gun did murder her. As that name's cursed hand murdered her kinsman.
my love as was decreed. Nurse, go before. Tell thy lady, Romeo is coming.
Oh Lord, I could have stayed here all night to hear such good counsel. Oh, what learning is. My lord, I'll tell my lady that you will come.
Do so, and bid my sweet prepare to chide.
Here, sir. A ring she bid me give you, sir.
Go hence. Good night. And here stands all your state. Mine? Now look thou stay not till the watch be set, for then thou canst not pass to Mantua, where you shalt live till we can find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, and call you back with 20,000 times more joy than thou wentst forth in lamentation. Give me your hand. 'Tis late. Farewell. Good night.
Things have fallen out, sir, so unluckily, that we have had no time to move our daughter. Look you, she loved her kinsman Tybalt dearly, and so did I. Well, we were born to die.
These times of woe, mournful times. Madame, good night. Commend me to.
I will. To know her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's viewed of her loneliness.
Romeo, not yet.
I know, I'm just putting my script up here.
Okay.
Sir Paris,
He's excited.
I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay, more, I doubt it not. Wife, go you to her ere you go to bed. Acquaint her here of my son Paris' love, and bid her, mark you me, on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Monday, haha. Well, Wednesday is too soon. A Thursday let it be. A Thursday, tell her. She shall be married to this noble earl. Will you be ready? Do you like this haste? We'll keep no great ado, a friend or two. What say you to Thursday?
My lord, I will let Thursday work tomorrow.
Well, get you gone. A Thursday. Be it then. Go you to Juliet ere you go to bed. Prepare her wife against this wedding day. Farewell, my lord. Light to my chamber, ho.
Hurry up, Rose, we're coming.
What are we doing? You get on the couch and I like move you around. Yeah. Oh, that's true because Erica's. Okay, so we're gonna.
It's okay, just put it back right now. Excellent. Correct. VHS, success and vision. Thank you. Yep. And post everything. Go.
Must thou be gone? It is not yet near day. It was the nightingale, and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of the sudden air.
Was the lark, the herald of the morn, O nightingale. Look, love, what envious streaks do lace the severing clouds of yonder east. My candles are burnt out. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Your time is not daylight, I know it I. Therefore, stay yet. Thou needst not be gone.
I have more care to stay than will to go. Come, death, and welcome. Juliet wills it so. How is my soul? Let's talk. It is not day.
It is, hie hence, be gone away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, straining harsh discords and unpleasing sharps. Oh, now be gone! More light and light it grows!
More light and more dark and darker our woes.
Madam,
Nurse!
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary. Look about.
Then window let day in and let light out.
Farewell. Farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Wouldst thou gone so?
marriage itself. Why?
And all these woes shall serve for sweet discouragement.
And all these woes
And all these woes
shall serve.
shall serve for sweet discourses in our time to come.
Daughter!
Adieu, adieu.
And refocus to go. We have only a few minutes. And don't stop for too long, we gotta go.
Oh, daughter, are you up?
Who is that calls? Is it my lady mother?
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death. But wilt thou wash him from his grave with tears? And if thou couldst not make him live.
Yet let me weep for such a feeling loss.
That is because the traitor lives. But we'll have vengeance for it. Fear thou not. And no more. I'll send to one in Mantua, where the same banished renegade doth live. Shall give him such an unaccustomed dread of poison. Then we shall soon keep Tybalt company. And then I hope that will be satisfied.
Indeed, I never shall be satisfied with Romeo till I behold him. Dead. Is my poor heart for a kinsman's vexed.
Now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
And joy comes well in such a needy time. What are they? Beseech your ladyship.
Well, thou hast a care for father, child, one who can put thee from thy happiness, hath sorted out such a sudden day of joy that thou expects not, nor I could not form.
And madam, in happy time, what day is this?
Marry my child early next Thursday morn, the gallant, young, and noble gentleman, the county Paris at St. Peter's Church, shall make thee a joyful bride.
Not by St. Peter's Church and Peter too. I pray you tell my father, my lord and father, madam, I will not marry yet. And when I do, I swear it shall be Romeo, whom you know I hate, rather than Paris. These are news indeed.
Here comes your father.
Up we
Tell him
go.
so yourself, and see how he will take it in your hands.
Now.
Hey, go through.
Now, now.
Come on. We gotta go. We gotta act. We gotta go fast.
A conduit girl. What, still in tears? How now, wife? Have you delivered to our decree?
I serve. But she will none, she gives you thanks. I would the fool were married to her grave.
Soft, take me with you. Take me with you, wife. How will she none? Doth she not give us thanks? Is she not proud? Doth she not count her blessed, unworthy as she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom?
Not proud you have, but thankful that you have. Proud can I never be of what I have, but thankful even for hate that is met love.
How now? How now? Shocked logic? What is this? Proud, and I thank you. And I thank you not. Thank me no thankings, nor proud me no prouds. But fettle your fine joints against Thursday next, to go with Paris to St. Peter's Church, or I will drag thee.
Good father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch.
God in heaven bless her. You are to blame, my lord, to rate her so.
Peace, you mumbling fool! Utter your gravity or a gossip's bowls, for here we need it not.
You are too hot.
God's bread, it makes me mad. Day, night, hour, ride, time, work, play, alone in company, still my care hath been to have her matched, and having now provided the gentleman of noble parentage, of fair demeans, youthful and nobly allied, stuffed, as they say, with honorable parts, and then to have a wretched pulling fool to answer, I'll not wed, I cannot love, I am too young, I pray you pardon me. But, and you will not wed, I'll pardon you. Thursday is near. Look to it, think on it, and you be mine, I'll give you to my friend. And you be not hanged, beg, starve, die in the streets. For by my soul I'll ne'er acknowledge thee. Nor what is mine shall never do thee good. Trust to it, bethink you. I'll not be forsworn.
Is there no pity sitting in the clouds that sees into the bottom of my grief? Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away. Delay this marriage for a month, a week.
Talk not to me. I'll not speak a word, do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
My God.